Welcome everyone to this T2 race. First time for me. It's a decent Saturday. Anyway, we're round 13 in Belgium. I have to learn some new names. I would have raced, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it tomorrow night for the A1 stream. Evening. Parish in first place. That'll be fun to see. We've been exposed to online. Well, the Force India number 22 being first, or Jack also has been setting up decent times recently. Today we have AJ from T1, who's a reserve in T2 as well. We also have Skin Up from T1. So these guys aren't using the racing line. Who else could be from T1? I think that's everyone. Want to cross the line. Start a lap. We'll see soon. And that was the Force India starting up a new lap. First lap. He's going to be the first one to cross the line. We're going to follow him through because he's on the softs, and I hope we see him set a decent time. I'm not looking forward to him setting up the fastest lap of the entire session, but we'll see what he can do. For the moment, it seems like he's lap delta, 29.7. Seems to be decent. I haven't done much practice on this track, so I don't know what's a good sector and what's a good lap. I kind of hope we're going to see a 142, 141 in the 40s, though. I don't know. AJ, thank you. We have a risk of rain at the end of the race. Maybe it's gonna change by the beginning of this race. We don't know. I mean, it's Belgium, so I won't be surprised if we do see some rain. I'd like to see some rain sooner than later. Force people to do a 2-stop or 3-stop on the intermediates. That's a 143.6 on the softs for online and the Force. Well, it's not Force India. Anyway, Parish with a 146.1. That is 3 seconds off the pace on the hard tires. McRider with a 145 on the mediums. Mount Bruno with a 144 on the softs. That is Virus with a 145 on the mediums. Right behind Ryder. Tim, Parish's teammate, puts it up into P3 with a 144.6. Nader is going to do another timed lap. I think he's setting up for another one. Yes, he is. Finish boy, where is he? He's setting up for a lap. These guys all had some problem with track extension. Here we go. Tiger Ghoul up into 7th, right behind his teammate, 146.1 on the softs. That is quite a difference to online, to be honest. Oh, it's about 3 seconds. 2.5. if I'm right. Skin up on the hards. Decent time for him, 146.1. Neither shut up. Finish boy are all one behind the other. Mocking weeks. Still has to put up the time. I think he's going to pit. Doesn't seem to be pushing. Here we go. That is Edgar. Edgar in the Renault, number 69, obviously. He's going in, so we're gonna have. He's starting a lap, so we're gonna have Netter. Gonna be the first of 3 to cross the line. The RS Open. That is good enough for P5, 145.2. Shut Up Jack with a 145.9, and Finish Boy with a 146.3. Now let's see what these guys are on about. We have J2. Not quite hitting the apex at the chicane, but it's better to carry more speed. Hopefully it didn't compromise the entry of the second turn. That same chicane, I think he might have went too far at the exit. He's gonna be setting up another lap. He's gonna have to go in. Lost a decent amount of time now. Everyone is going in except for Skin Up, I guess. Mocking Weeks is trying to set up a lap, so let's stick with him. I have to say, I absolutely love this track. Wow. What the fuck is happening there? Okay. Yeah, absolutely love this track. Mocking Weeks good enough for P10 with 145.7 on the hards. I just love how good it feels to drive around here. Decent racing, you can race with a car, you can follow them because there's about 3 straights where you can overtake. There's the bus stop chicane where you can just send it down the inside. La Source is not a really good opportunity to overtake, but we might see some people. You can just brake very late to defend. It's easier to defend down La Source than to defend at the bus stop chicane or at the last corner. I don't know. Mount Bruno is starting a new lap on the softs. Not quite on point for the first turn. A little lock up of the front right. Yeah, this track is so hard. Indeed. I don't know which corner you have problems with, but it's without the racing line, your braking point is just a kind of blurry. It doesn't sit on a point on track. You just need to focus on the apex of the corner and just hope you make it right. I mean, the source is so can catch you off guard, of course. And I had a comment. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Eau Rouge and Radion are. I wouldn't recommend going too wide for Radion or for Eau Rouge, but if you do, you just have to be prepared to go off track and drift massively in a wall. Go and follow someone else. Parrish, I think he's starting a lap on the mediums. Previously went helped on hards, if I remember correctly. We have Edgar right behind him. That is 900, so the second faster than his previous lap. This turn is probably one of my favorites. It's so satisfying and rewarding when you get it right. With the banked, it makes it so much harder. This track's got some serious character. G2 on the softs with a 143.0 takes provisional pole with 4 minutes left to the session. Parrish, 6/10. That is good enough for 144 at the moment. If you could go in the low 144s by gaining some time at the exit of this chicane. DRS open. Good enough for fifth, a 144.6, and now Edgar just went straight into pits, I think. Didn't feel comfortable, he didn't gain enough time compared to the hards he used previously. Obviously he was on 2 laps. Softs. Blaze in the pits, so we have J2, and that was wide. We just happened to go on board at the right time. Online will be wanting to gain 6/10 of a second. He's currently at 4. The battle for pole position is now on, and we haven't seen Jack on softs yet. I think he's gonna go for the 2 stops instead. Did he miss? I think he did. He's going to have to come in. He's going to have one last chance to go out and battle for that pole position. J2 is coming in. Now that's Parrish using all his ERS. Oh, that is a lot of time lost at the exit. Still 2/10 up with a 144.4, which is good enough for P4. Great time set by Parrish in the McLaren. Varus now on the softs. I don't think he missed it somehow. We have Finnish boy down in P15. P15. P10 from 145.4 on the mediums, right in front of Skinup. Who else is on the lap? What is happening here? He's trying to retire his car. Parrish is going to start on the mediums. Hopefully that's not going to come in front of everyone. Mocking Weeks starting a lap. Also, Shut Up Jack is Jack. Online is not going to be able to battle for pole position. He just retired, I think, in the pit lane. Or maybe he crashed, which we didn't catch. I don't think he did. I want to see what Jack is up to. Maybe he could set it up in the top 5. That's what I believe Jack is capable of. He's 6 tenths up. As Knupp retires, he was out at the top 10. He's going to have the choice for new tires for the race. Let's see if Jack can save up to a second DRS open on the main straight, and that is good enough for P5 with a 144.6. He did gain up a second, and now we're going to have to jump on board with Mocking Weeks, who's now trying to save the small ERS he has, and that, I think that was AJ. Yes, it was. AJ crashed into a wall, and that is some amazing corner cutting. Mount Bruno on the softs is the one we have to look out for. I think he just invalidated this lap twice now. If he didn't, then he's one lucky son of a bitch. Sorry for the bad word, but I was already going to say it anyway. Yes, he just missed it. I think he went too far. He went too wide. Edgar, can he climb out of the top 10? That is a wide exit for Edgar. He's gonna miss a lot of... Ooh. Yes. He tried to keep it straight. He tried to go back on power to not lose that much time, but obviously there's not much grip on that AstroTurf. It's going to be good enough for P15. Anyways, half a second. J2 is half a second in front of Online's Racing Point. I've been saying Force India for the stream. I don't know why. Then we have Bruno and Tiger Ghoul in the Mercedes. Top 4 is on soft. Then we have Parrish on mediums, Jack on mediums, all the way down to P12. I think this is pure speculations, but I don't know what is better here. I don't know if the softs give you an advantage. We'll have to see. I really think for the second half of the season, like Hungary and Belgium, Singapore, I think best strategies are one stop on the hardest tires. First part of the year is really easier to get away with a one stop on softs and mediums. Except for Australia. On my part, it's really difficult. Tire wear is incredibly high in Australia. I think we're gonna have an extremely long formation lap. Gonna be around 2 minutes. Hopefully we're not gonna have any crashes as Jack was already in the grass. And we have, is that? So some people outside the top 10 went for softs. As we can see here, Virus is on the softs. I don't know if you just didn't have time to change it or to change its strategy. Also, we have Headgear on the softs, but we see Mocking Weeks on the mediums, Skin Up on the hards, Finish Boy on the hards, and we have even Nader is on the softs, and AJ went for hards, then mediums, obviously, if everything goes according to plan. First place, obviously, we have J2 in the Haas on the softs online, or in the Racing Point is also on the softs. I think we're gonna have a good battle for the P1. I believe we're gonna have a four-way battle, or at least a battle for first and a battle for third. Mount Bruno is on the softs in the Ferrari. Tiger Ghoul is on the softs in the Mercedes. Parrish is the first to lead the pack with the mediums. Great lap from his part. Really impressed. Jack also on the mediums. Tim, which is Parrish's teammate in the McLaren, and that is a contact. Yes, okay. He's on the mediums. He's on the mediums. He is on the mediums. Mech Rider and the Red Bull in the mediums. Major mediums, softs, hards, and we have the grid is forming up, waiting for AJ to the last one on the grid. That is a shitty camera. Alright. And we have the lights. The green flag is 5 lights. And away we go. In Belgium, we have a great start for Bruno, who takes up the inside. I don't think he's going to have guts to send it down. Obviously, Tiger Ghoul getting, and we had some type of battle downs. Oh, and then we have these guys, Nader and Meme Virus. We're about to be side by side, and that is Mech Rider going wide at Eau Rouge. And I'm struggling now. That is Meme Virus trying to find a way through. Jack retakes the position on Parrish. And now something happened with Mech Rider. Mech Rider and Blaze. Contact between these two, and they're a long way from home. Parrish battling side by side with Jack, offering us a good battle. Jack will have the inside. He will push Parrish wide, but he had the advantage. He had the racing line. Obviously, great move from these two. Great battle. Clean. Now we have J2 leading the pack in P1. We have Online in second place. We have Tiger Ghoul in third. Started in fourth, and Mount Bruno following. I think he's having some problems with his tires. Maybe they're a bit cold, didn't get them to the right temperature in Parrish. And now we have a huge gap between Parrish and P7 currently being decided. I think we'll see maybe Tim trying to pull off a move. He's going to be a bit too far to outbreak his opponent. And that is... Oh, and he had some damage, and that's not gonna be a good. Yeah, I didn't finish my sentence, but I passed out. I don't know what happens to me. What happened to me, really? Obviously, you don't want to have to stop on the first lap. You just lose so much time. The people are so bunched up. And we have Mocking Weeks defending his place against AJ. AJ, who started in last place, P16, is now P12. And we've seen some lockups in front. I think that's Parrish is sticking up to the back of Jack. Jack, I think, is already catching up Mount Bruno. We have Mocking Weeks, and we have these guys close to each other. I think Nader has a lot of problems with locking up his front right. I think it's the second time I see him locking up his front right. And this lap alone. That is Mocking Weeks in the middle of the track. As DRS is now enabled. And we're going to see a lot of people taking advantage of this drag reduction system. Most of these guys are within a second. Jack is very close to Mount Bruno, as Parrish has fallen back a lot. Now can't use the first DRS zone on lap 3. It's usually what happens. Skin Up is right behind Edgar. Edgar in P9. Really impressed by his performance thus far. Was DRS enabled or something happened? Because it said DRS enabled for the second time now, so maybe we had a VSC. I didn't see. Anyway. Finish boy, and that's AJ losing places. I think he went wide at this double apex corner. He's gonna have some problems, as he told us in the comment section. Online is following closely P1. It'll be interesting to see if he can get better traction out of the source. Don't want to be too close, obviously. Or Radion and Eau Rouge. As you lose massive amount of downforce when you follow a car closely at high speed corners. Now DRS opened, half a second behind. You're catching him. He's saving his ERS. He's trying to push J2 to use his ERS. As McRider has a 3-second time penalty. Jack is right behind Mount Bruno. He just not been able to make the move. And Edgar still in P9 on the softs. I think that's the reason, and that is Nader again with the lockup. Skin Up, finish boy, and we don't have much battles at the back except for these guys who's within DRS range. Let's stick to Jack. Now we're in lap 4, sorry. I don't think these softs will last much longer. It's either that or Bruno can't get them to the right temperature. But I'm sure with someone like Jack behind you, you're pushing massively to not lose the place. Oh, and that is going to compromise his traction out of this chicane. Bruno, lucky to be having DRS to defend down the main straight. That is a lockup for both of these guys. That allows Parrish to catch up a little bit to the guys in front. Jack has a decent pace right now. Jack DRS open. No DRS from El Bruno this time. Is he going to be able to send it down the inside, outbraking his opponent? Not giving him much space. Bruno couldn't defend much. I think his tires are gone by this time because Edgar already pitted. He's the first one to pit. Like a decent pit stop, not because of damage or anything. That is going to be Jack in 4th place. Parrish is the next one behind Bruno. Hoping to catch him up, and now we have our answer. Either Bruno did a massive mistake, or his tires are gone, because Parrish was 1.2 seconds behind, and now he's at 0.8. He's within DRS range. He's gonna have DRS range. He's gonna have DRS in this main straight. Bruno with DRS as well. Going to be able to defend. And now Jack is on the hunt for Tiger Ghoul. It's getting massively. I can't believe how much pace Jack has right now. Pretty impressive. Parrish also. Probably not even half a second slower than... Oh, and we had a move for pole position. For first place, sorry. Oh, no way. Oh, and that is J2 down the inside. There's some good racing. The online was too early on the power. These guys are giving simply everything, not realizing that it gives an advantage to the guys behind. They just won the place. They just want to win. By battling, they might lose it on the long term. Parrish right behind Bruno. Do we see him try something? I think he's going to be a bit too far. That is well done. In the chicane, Parrish has DRS now. Bruno is now 1.2 seconds behind Jack. So we have 3 battles to look at now. Battle for first place, battle for third, and battle for 5th. Now that is J2 covering the inside line. That is online, trying to go around the outside. Really well done for him. Jack now has passed Tiger Ghoul. Parrish now has passed down the inside of Bruno, and these tires are now starting to degrade more and more as Skin Up makes some moves stick on Natter. What happened to him? Oh, he was behind the car. Couldn't see him. There's Nadir on the mediums, locked up. Again, it seems like this corner is really difficult catching people off guard. I don't know. Or they just want to break as late as they can and they don't care about legging up. Probably. I don't know. J2 now has been overtaken by online. I think whatever decision online will take, J2 will have to do the same. Parrish is now 7/10 behind Tiger Ghoul. This is quite interesting now. These guys started on a completely different strategy. Do we have a contact? Oh no, they're just really, really close. Now he's gonna have DRS. And online will keep his DRS. But later. That was a pretty easy move. We couldn't defend much. Fortunately. Edgar is now P16 after this premature stop. Now we have these two teammates battling for a podium. What am I talking about? They're not battling for a podium. They're battling for P10. That's what I wanted to say. What the hell? They're not even close. Whatever. It's been a long day. Oh, and that is now G2 in the pits. Tiger Ghoul side by side with Parrish. Parrish will have the inside line, but Tiger Ghoul will not fight for much longer. He'll go into pits, and that promotes Jack to P2 and Parrish in P3. J2, who else will gain positions? Who's that? That's Virus. That's Virus battling with Skin Up and Natter. DRS for Skin Up. Skin Up going around the outside. We saw him. He's squeezing Virus on the curbs. Great move from him. That is Virus. Sorry, Virus. Down the inside. Fighting back immediately. What a great move. Virus. I think Skin Up gave him plenty of space to work. Now Virus picks up a 3-second time penalty on multiple warnings. Skin Up wouldn't have to battle. I think it's better just to take advantage of DRS. You just don't want to get overtaken by the guy behind. Now, could Skin Up be close enough to send it? He doesn't have to memes. Oh, and this is Natter trying to take advantage of Skin Up braking a bit earlier. Since someone was behind him, in front of him, sorry. And it almost worked. But not quite. And now we have all these guys. I don't know what happened there. Now Bruno is on his second stint with the softs, but he's gonna be stuck behind all of those guys. As online is still, he's still out. He's going for a one stop on the softs, and he's been battling with J2 for quite some time. Obviously here, I think online will come out behind J2. What is J2 on? He's on the mediums. Mediums could go till the end, I think. Stops 2 laps ago. Fastest lap is okay, so. And now this is online in the pits. We're going to see. That is going to be Shut Up Jack. Easily passed. Parrish. Also easily passed. J2. J2 with the fastest lap on a 147.0 on the mediums. That is going, and he's going to be just in front. Second in front, as a matter of fact. AJ is now in P6. Bruno. Whew. Bruno is now in P7. Currently trying to catch up AJ. He passed all these guys. And I'm impressed by Mocking Weeks. He was battling AJ earlier, and something happened. He drifted sideways on the track, and he still managed to come back about 4 seconds behind AJ now. 4 or 5 seconds. Oh, that is wide for AJ. That's going to promote Bruno easily in front. AJ trying to feel these tires, trying to see how they respond to this track's lateral grip. Obviously, he's having some problems with the feedback he's receiving. Spanish boy, will he try something? I think he just want to collide with his teammate, and that is AJ. Now 12 laps with the hards. I think that's not a lot, since we have Jack still in the mediums. I think he's going for the mediums now. Yes, he is. Nader easily passed. Not much Finnish boy could do. Now Pete, lap 12, huge lockup for Nader as Skinup makes it round the outside again. I think Skinup really likes having the advantage here. He wants to have the inside line for the second turn of the chicane, so he takes the outside line for the first turn, which is quite good actually. I think it's been working out for him today. Online. AJ, that was AJ. In Sector 2. Oh. Where was it at? Just want to know. Yeah. It's been tricky evening for AJ today. Fortunately, you won't be finishing this race. I've been quite impressed by what he has done in the first 10 laps. Really fast driver. AJ is really competent. Parrish is now the leader of this race. I think that is J2 right behind him with online within the 1 second range. We have Jack on new tires. Yes, he's on softs. Hopefully these softs will last 10 laps. That's what online did. Mount Bruno got past Tiger Ghoul, but Bruno will have to stop again. Finish boy right behind Toro Rosso. It's still Toro Rosso for now. I don't quite like AlphaTauri, but anyways, that is Parrish in the pits. That will promote Jack on the podium. Will that promote Bruno as well? The real battle will be Tiger Ghoul. Parrish, that was quite slow, because Finish Boy is also going to come out. Well, I thought it was going to be a bit closer. But Parrish right in front of Finish Boy. That is Nader in the pits. Softs again. Mech Rider on the hards. Skin up on the softs. Is currently catching up to Virus. Tim on the softs. Mocking Weeks on the mediums. Mocking Weeks is now in top 10. He's not on the podium like I said earlier. To the leader, 24 second. Pit stop is around 20. Mount Bruno will need to go a lot faster than he is currently going, because now, from what I can see, he would be out of the top 10 if he has to stop again. When he started in P4. So this mix of strategies. Oh yeah, rain. There was rain by the end of the race, and we already see that it's coming. Dark clouds. Over the track, J2 with DRS open. He's gonna have to wait for a mistake or the next DRS zone. Micron Weeks in the pits. A bit wide. He's gonna lose some time there, J2. 1/10. 1/10. Sorry. I think Parrish could be P4. I don't think we're going to see Parrish winning today, but he's currently chasing Tiger Ghoul on older tires, so we might see some battles with these two. Skin Up is behind Virus. Keeps in fourth. Decision down sixth. Yes. 50 marker. Oh, and fourth. Alright. Sitting fourth. Feeling well done. This was the board, and he's massively catching up to Virus. I just want to see how much breaking points we have in common. 100-meter board. Oh, and this is rain starting to hit. Now in lap 16. Could we have people gambling for the intermediates? The winners for gambling with intermediates could be Bruno, really. Pitting one lap or two before everyone gaining some time, while everyone tries to reach the end, and then just slide through the field when everyone's losing about 10 seconds, or when people can't keep it on track. That could be interesting to see. What were we looking? Yes, skin up. That's why Skin Up went for the softs. He's planning to go on the intermediates by the end of this race, and he's simply giving it everything right now. As Parrish takes a 3-second time penalty, as well as Edgar. I don't know if something happened with Edgar, but he's 31 seconds behind Blaze. Who haven't we seen? Oh, Parrish right behind. Going for the outside. Obviously, AJ's ghost didn't help him much. But in the way, he's going to be very close. Watch him. I don't open that thing, so I think that's quite an easy move. DRS open, taking the racing line. Now he has to create a gap or defend. J2 is now battling with online. They're both on mediums, so they might as well make it till the end. Softer, harder tires. Middle of the three choices. I think they're going to be quite... Oh, and this is a huge mistake by online. Too late on the braking. That gives G2 the opportunity to be right behind him with DRS. Could he go down the inside? No, he won't. He'll... Oof, and that is wide again for online. I think he went wide twice. He's starting to have problems with rain. Tiger Ghoul. 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits. Now he's going to have the DRS. He was behind on the DRS detection. That is quite a bad camera. Oof, and that is close. J2 trying to go for the dummy. But obviously, and these guys are battling hard. J2 has the advantage of the line. That is online. On the inside, they're going to be side by side to the right, to the left-hander. That is online in front now. Not the place to go side by side, J2. Okay, he keeps it behind. Really well done. Now he's gonna have... God, that is not really a good braking zone, though, and they're battling like crazy. I think they're trying to... make the position before they have to pit, or before it becomes really difficult to drive around here. Now we have Parrish, only half a second behind Bruno. We're gonna jump right in with these two soon. That is about what interests us. That is online, going wide again. Now they're side by side, DRS open, and that's gonna promote... What did I do? Yellow flag sector 2, something happened. J2 maybe trying to gain an advantage. Traction, not going to be able to. Really difficult to gain an advantage on traction, of course, with a lot of water on the circuits currently. That's a lot cleaner than what we've seen so far. Sector 3, we have something in sector 3. Is that McRider going wide? And yes, it is. McRider, something happened. He drifted, maybe his tires were cold. Jack went for the intermediates. He's now in front of Tiger Gull, and you will have to keep the place because Tiger Gull will only cost him time. Tiger Gull tries to go around the outside, not quite. Parrish and Bruno, both on softs. Bruno is on older softs, if I can remember correctly. Now yellow flags sector 1, I think it's McRider again. Anyways, let's keep the camera on these two, see what they can do. I just want to see if J2 will go in the pits. That is Tiger Gull in front. I think it's not quite good yet for intermediates. Maybe in a couple of minutes. It's not Bruno in mediums. Did he stop again? He stopped again. Okay. There. Now Bruno's on mediums. That's my bad. That was a kick of oversteer. It was quite huge. Parrish keeping it behind. Bruno is trying to go till the end with these tires. Already pretty worn. And obviously it's starting to rain more and more now, so these tires will be a lot colder by the end of the race. That is Parrish and Bruno side by side. Will Bruno can't defend much against Parrish. Parrish is now on the podium. Now J2 is now in front of the Racing Point. Finish boy right behind Jack. I think Jack is losing a lot of time on these tires. He's already 3 seconds behind Tiger Gull, so it hasn't paid off yet. Nader, something happened with him. I don't know. We're going to see where he is. Where is the car? You're retired or you lost connection. Oh, it's right there. In the wall, as well as Tim. Something happened with Tim. Tim just probably at the exit of this corner too early on the power and went on the side. Yeah, we could see massive damage to the car. We could see the front wing. on the barriers. That is 2 laps remaining, 2 long laps remaining. That could be a good thing for Bruno, because I think Parrish is losing a lot of time on these softs. Edgar in Sector 2. Sector 2, we're coming, right? Sector 2 here, right? That's a yellow flag. Green flag is now out. Because that's somewhere here. Maybe you went too wide. Let's see, oh, he's not parked at a right spot at all. That's right where people go usually. Ah, and he's not there anymore. Good. Oh, so we have a lot of DNFs now with this rain coming down hard on the circuit. That is on Sector 3. That is online. Online spinning. Yes. As Blaze Airy, Sector 1 and 2. And now that is online. 10 seconds behind. Simple, stupid mistakes could cost an incredible amount of time. And now the gamble might pay off for Jack. He's well behind Bruno and Parrish. But, oof, he's having a lot of trouble. Is J2 having that much trouble behind that? I'm just want to see. Yes, Jack made it through easy. That is Bruno. That is going. That's gonna allow. That is Finnish boys pitting. Finnish boy pitting in on the last lap. Okay. Now the rain is coming hard. Harder than before. J2 needs to keep it on track. J2 needs to be careful with the throttle. He's now 13 seconds in front of Online, and Online is obviously struggling on the water surface. That is going to be quite wide for J2. Now Shut Up Jack is gaining on Parrish. Could we see Jack up in the podium places? And there he goes. The gamble paid off, and he's on now in P3. He's not that far from Online. He was going massively slow. But this is going to be last straight. Did he? Oof, that was close. I thought he might have lost it. Now yellow flag Sector 2. Who is that? That is Mocking Weeks in P10. No worries for him. He's still going to have a point. That is J2 coming across the line in first. Jack. He's going to be able to catch him. I don't think so. He's going to be only a second and a half behind. He's not going to be able to pass him, but one more lap could have been the difference. Parrish and P4, Tiger Ghoul. P5, yeah. With the penalties, we might see him drop. There we go. Bruno in P5 now, and Tiger Ghoul dropped to P6. Finnish boy on Bruno. Finnish boy on Virus. Finnish boy in front of Virus. What a late move for him. Congrats, J2. We only need Mocking Weeks to cross the line now. Just Do us a favor and donuts at the last corner, please. That is Mike and Weeks taking it carefully. And that is this race done. Good show. Good race for J2. A bit of Magnussen defending at some point. But he had the advantage by the end on... Sorry. That was gross. He had the advantage by the end on the racing point. Congrats to Parrish with his best finish so far in P4. Could have been P3, but the Jack gamble with the intermediates paid off by the end and promoted him into P3. The fastest lap was online, so online takes the point for fastest lap. Bruno in P5, Tiger Gould P6, Finnish Boy P7 after a late move on Virus in P8, Skin Up in P9, and Mike and Weeks closes off this top 10. AJ didn't finish. I would believe that is a DNF for him, but he was in P11, so we don't care. He doesn't pick up a point. GG to all the drivers today. Congratulations to G2 on his victory. And we'll see each other next week or tomorrow. I might be there. I still don't know. Watch out for the T1 race tomorrow night before the A1 race. And we'll see each other in the next couple of days, hopefully. Have a good week, everyone. Thanks for the race.